Good afternoon, everyone. It's Rachel here, and I have an Etsy update. I have some beautiful books in my shop at the moment, so I'm just going to explain them a little bit to you. I only do Etsy updates when I need to explain. So I have a lot of volumes of these beautiful books. That's just the details of it. They are quite heavy and fat, and they are numbered. That's not the price, that's a number. They've all got numbers on them. And this one is $17.70, but all of the prices, the dates are different, even though they are the same set of tomes. So they're French, and they are absolutely beautiful. And some of them have, got to find it. So there are lots of lovely little sort of decorative, typical 1700s page embellishments. I can't think. Oh, and a lot of them have these kind of pullouts. Now, can you see that? Not all of them have them, I think. I haven't looked at them all yet. I think most of them do. I'm not sure. But at the moment, there's some more. This one's got two. I'm not going to go through them all and see how many they have, so don't ask me. Oh, that's got some sort of illustration. Just beautiful books. And the covers are leather and would make a beautiful journal. I mean, you could keep it if you wanted to. But I keep things for a little while and then, I mean, look at that one. See, that one doesn't have the paper. So some have the nice end paper and some don't. And so, yeah, they're not all exactly the same. This one is $17.54. So, yeah, as I mentioned, the dates do change in them, so they must have been written over a period of time or published over a period of time. I'm just trying to see if this one look at that, just really beautiful books. I have quite a lot of them. I'm going to keep some, of course, and I will eventually use them. If I feel like I want to hoard something, this one has one too. They're all different. Look at this one. So Stefano did the photographs of a few books, and he has showed a few of the pullouts. So that doesn't mean that's all in one book. There's a few. He photographed 3 books at a time. So I have quite a lot of those. Some of them weigh over 2 kilos. What I'll do is I'll do the ones that are under 2 kilos first, and then I'll see how I go. And then those ones, the ones that are over 2 kilos, they're bigger and they have more things. So that'll be a different listing. And then I got a whole lot of books from 16. I don't want to lose those, actually. I use those so when they go, I can, I look at the date and then check the title. It's easier for me. Because Etsy took away the little thumbnail photographs when you print out an order. So I've got a whole lot of books from 1600s. Now, I never get those. And I know quite a few of you were wanting them. This one has a lovely paper cover. It's $16.49, but just beautiful books. And honestly, I would use them. Scan them so you can have the pages multiple times and then use them. You can hoard them for a little bit if you want to, but just really, really cool. Lots of really cool books. I'll put the links in I want to put it that way so I can see the date, in the description box. So I'm just going to, lots of them with the parchment covers, so the hide, and I definitely use those ones. I don't tend to keep them unless there's something. So 1681, that way I write the weight of them down so I know. And this is the Vita of San Francesco Borgia. So the Borgia family, and there's some of them have handwriting in them. They're really beautiful, really lovely, just fabulous papers. I'm just going to go through quickly because there's quite a lot. Put that in that way. I'll do the 1600s first. 1693, just to give you an idea. And this one has lovely fonts in it, all different ones. Look at that. Really, and these, scan away, guys. Just look at that. That one is just a treat, that book. So, and I always put them in order of date when I put the listing. 1670. Just, oh, exquisite. Just beautiful rag paper. And I have used these covers before. I think they're particularly nice with You could have some lace on them, just lace, or you could put them lace and a bit of ticking, or or a little bit of the lovely linen sort of hand towels, or the French torchon sort of towels. Just really, I mean, I have used those before. I know I did a gin. I can't think which one it was. 1680. This one has a regular hard cover, kind of marbled, the brown marbled. 1680, that one. And again, just the beautiful font and lots and lots and lots of rag paper in it. Some of them have cool things in the back as well, but I haven't been through them all, but just wonderful, wonderful papers. So those are these are the bigger ones. 1683. See, and they're not in perfect condition, lots of them. So I just honestly would have no qualms in giving it a new life, because they're like one tome of many. And then this one is divine. This is a paper cover. 1690, Vita of St. John from San Facundo, which I don't know where that is. And again, beautiful, all different fonts and lots of lovely title sort of pages. And one of them had writing in the back. It's in the listing. All rag paper. And that cover, that's a scannable cover. Right, and then I had a lot of these smaller ones. And I mean, 1661. Look at this. They're just beautiful. And that paper was in there. I don't know why. It's obviously marking something, but beautiful rag paper. I love to make tags and journal cards out of those. So that's that one. I've divided them into piles. It's a bit organized for me, isn't it? 1612. This is probably one of the oldest ones. And again, beautiful writing. Nice size too, this one. I usually see that smaller, narrow size, but this size is really nice. This one is 4.25. I mean, it's approximate measuring by 6.5 by 1.25, but it's a nice width, that one. Here's another one of those. This one is 1681. A calendar of something. And this is really lovely. Oh, January, February. Yep, it's a calendar. June, November. And oh, this is the one with, look at the writing. So that's a really special one. And then, well, they're all special, but that's more special. 1696. Oh, this one I think was lovely. Let me see. Oh, this had the, no, it's not this one. Some of them also had illustrations in them as well. They've been, sometimes they're numbered because of the different number of volumes. And then, okay, they're different. Okay, so what do I have here now? I'm into the 1700s. So this one is 1761. And I loved it. Had the writing, and then again, beautiful. Look at this. Oh, this one had quite a few. I think it had a few. One of them had quite a few illustrations in it. Maybe it wasn't this one, but just lovely. And oh, this one is amazing. This one here still has its latches. They are in perfect, pristine condition. I always see them broken. And look at the paper inside. That is the typical 1700s Italian, I think it might be Remondini paper, it could be. And then again, there's a few, and the paper. This is a whopper, this one. I probably should have kept this one, but anyway, I've listed it now. And that's attached in the back. Just incredible. I hadn't noticed that it had the beautiful red and black, so someone's going to grab that, and it has its latches as well. Imagine, I mean, I would have to hoard that one for a little while, and then I would make something out of it. Imagine a journal in that. It's leather too. This one is 1750. So they all get all these numbers, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it for that. Oh, and also the particular size. It's quite a different size, this one. It's long and narrow, 4 by 7.5 by 1.5, and that's inches. I do them in inches. And just lovely rag paper. And the dates all the way through. And quite a lot of paper in that one. This one is 17... Is it? Oh, 1718. It's gorgeous, this one. Yep, 1718. Vita of San Francesco, del B something Francesco. I don't know, Regis. Anyway, it's just gorgeous. Beautiful papers. I just saw some decorated pages there. Now I won't be able to find them again. Anyway, you can find them. Beautiful. Got quite a few of these. 1707. That one. And really lovely. Oh, this one, look at this. It has that is beautiful Italian. I've seen books covered in that paper before. Really gorgeous. And but wait, there's more. There's this one. Lovely paper on the outside, and it's hardcover, and it's 1789, and just again beautiful. Really lovely. And in fairly good condition, the pages. I don't know if that's a new cover or an original cover. I couldn't tell you that. Still got more 1777. Look at this. Just lovely. Loved the writing in it. Just great page. I would use these, guys. Honestly, don't hoard them. You can use it. And then this one. Yeah, I've had, you know, if something is, oh, I loved all the illustrations in these. This one was really gorgeous. Look at that. 1759. And again, oh, there's all the months. This one was the one with all of the illustrations in it. So just really lovely. And then 1723. Love that. Love all the funny little things that they do and put into them. I want to keep that so I can see it. I think they've covered up where it was. And again, pages with different fonts. Oh, little things in there. I always leave those things in. I don't take them out. I leave them because that's part of the book. This one is 1781. Oh, again, I just love that. Isn't that beautiful? And beautiful paper. Really nice paper. It's all rag paper, all of it. Beautiful. And then, oh, this one, see? Broken latches. So this one had latches, cool cover, cool size too, 1706. So that one's really old. And again, look at the pages are fabulous. Definitely one to use. And then we had this one here, and I absolutely love it. It's a paper. It's a thick paper. Now that's stuck, but you can carefully separate it. I didn't want to do it. 1776, and this is bigger paper. This is 7.5 by 10 and about 1 inch. It could be slightly more than 1 inch thick, but lots and lots and lots and lots of paper in there to use. And the cover, if you can recuperate that, it's not glued to the spine, would be beautiful to use as well. And then I had two more. Look at the repair on this one. They had stitched it back. It has a hollow spine, so it can be altered. And it's 1818, and again, it's rag paper and lots of it. Lots and lots and lots of it. Lots and lots of rag paper. And title pages, because I think they've combined the ones with the paper covers, and they've put them into one book like that. And then I had one last one, 1816. And this one, again, I just loved the look at the font in that one. That one's good. Oh, and lots of illustrations all the way through it. Amazing. That one's amazing. Oh, I love it. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, dear. Look at that. Oh. Oh, the Annunciazione. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Okay. I'm going to let it go. Let it go. I don't have room for more, so I'm going to let it go. So that is my little book sale for today. I haven't sold any for a few weeks, and super excited to find so many from the 1600s, because I very rarely find those, and I know quite a few of you had been asking me if I ever get them. Well, here they are, and I usually hang on to them, and my mother-in-law will scream at me because she tells me I'm not allowed to sell them, but I am, because I don't have room. And yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.